Holy, okay. I finished my sandwiches, we can play now. Oh yeah, this isn't right. No. Maybe that was the one, hang on. This one. I'm here. Hello. Jeff, you were asking me what the song is. Funny story. That's old lore for me. That soundtrack actually comes from a mod called HL Public Enemy. It's Half-Life Public Enemy. The mod for Half-Life. It's from like 2004. You can't find the music on YouTube or Spotify or anywhere, I checked. Because it's old. For like some small mod. I only know about it because back in the day in LAN parties you would swap files around. Just you'd be like, oh, can I take all of your music? You know, it's like, oh, Juarez, cool. Can I take all of your shit? And because of that, I just happened to randomly have that music. I never knew where it came from, really. I just remember I liked it. So that's like old beats for me. I was like 14 when I probably had that song. It was Half-Life Vox, yeah. It's a cool little series. It's by Ed Hardgrave, is the credit. Never played the mod. But that music is like a little piece of old nostalgia for me. I like those songs. Martian says, hey Martian, how you doing? I'm doing realistic air battle. Is chaff useless? No, it has a very specific use. Have you had a hard time getting into the practice? Here, let's do some schlions. I'm running chaff on this F-15, so we'll probably get a chance to demonstrate it. It can be hard to tell if your chaff works sometimes, because often when I use it, I'm not actually watching the radar missile come in. Anyway, how y'all doing? So, we're doing War Thunder today, mostly, and then a little bit later on we're doing our, a sponsor stream. It's been a while since the sponsor stream, but the offer was good. We're doing Star Trek Fleet Command mobile game later on, for a couple of hours. After that, after the War Thunder, after the sponsored content, after this whole stream, most likely, we're gonna be playing something else. I think we're gonna stream it. So, my poor Jam, she is very... Ooh, PlanetSide update. She is very, like, not feeling well. She tried taking some melatonin, or meldonin. No, meldonин's the Tarkov stim. Some melatonin, because she can't sleep. She has, like, horrible insomnia all the time, and it's horrible, it ruins her life. She can't, like, do the things she loves because she has no energy all the time. Anyway, she tried taking some melatonin, and it just made her more tired. It just has ruined her, wiped her out for like 2 days running now. She had a horrible headache, everything. She feels like she's dying. Everything just sucks for her. But tonight, Palworld comes out, which is a game she has been very excited to play. Ever since the first trailer, she has wanted to. Well, it's coming tonight, so... what the hell is this boyfriend dungeon on Steam? Romance, swords, daggers, and polearms. Level them up in this shack and slash. Dungeon crawling adventure. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, Palworld. Yeah, it's the one that's like Pokemon with guns. You know, it might take us a while to get a match because it's C, so while we're queuing, why don't I just pull it up? Show you the Palworld. Oh, I gotta do a twit too. Lucky I remember to do that. Let's do a Palworld trailer for a sec. Pokemon of guns? What the fuck? Oh, you never seen this. Yeah, okay. I'll show you the trailer. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all while we're queuing here. War Dog, stay paused. Uh-huh. Coming out tonight. I don't think I've seen this trailer. Just Joker says, haven't watched the people play and it has no right to be this good. Wait, people are playing it already? Oh shit, we're in. Speaking of playing already. Should have switched up. Yeah, the original trailer might be the best one. Hang on, we're late. People have been streaming, it looks great. Yeah, we're into it. So we went early entry. Yeah, of course, streamers, I guess, of course. Radar, 74 kilometers. Sparrow selected. Gear up, cannon armed. Full burner. Yeah, Jamble, like, me and Jamble saw the trailer, like, initially. And, Jamble basically just, like, wanted to play it. That was years ago, and she just hasn't been checking its release date, always assuming it's long away still. But last night we just randomly found out it's coming out tonight, so we're gonna be playing it, we'll probably stream it. She excited for that. The Death Watch? Yeah, cool. We'll see you there. It really is an impressive game. Best way to describe it would be Pokemon meets Rust. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it's really impressive. We could use a good game, not just a meme. We've been playing some Chimera Land. That's its own fun we've been having lately. Theo, did you see the video out of Ukraine of an M2 Bradley wrecking a T90M with its 25mm gun? Yes, and it shoots the IR smoke, yeah. Yes, it's crazy. I commented on it in our Discord's Russia-Ukraine thread. I said if I'd seen that in a video game, I'd say it's too flashy. Someone said, yeah, it's like blast score for armor. It's crazy. That's funny, Tim. Don't spoil us too much. We're gonna explore that for ourselves. Well, at least you can't spoil Jambo. At least she's not here. But when we stream it, if and when we stream it, don't spoil her in the mechanics. She loves to find things out for herself. Not unless we ask, you know. Is tomorrow going to be a sponsored stream or will we be going tradies? So, tomorrow isn't sponsored. Tomorrow is probably tradies. I'm hoping there will be a Broken Arrow demo to play by the end of the month, I'm hoping. Okay, it's not really at me, right? It might be I'm high, so we're going to chaff twice and then go low. If Marston or whoever was still around who was asking about, is chaff useless? No, it just can be hard to know if you've used it right. Because you'll still have the lock on you. I realized that the other day, I was like, oh, chaff feels so useless, it never breaks the lock, and I was like, no, because of the, I hadn't learned about the emissions thing yet. Because you just get a radar, a launch warning based on emissions of a fired missile, you can chaff and it'll still be blaring launch, because it's still telling you a missile is flying in this direction. So it made me realize that chaff isn't as, like, ineffective as I thought it was, it's just that it's probably done its job, but I still need to, like, escape the area. What's going on here? F4. Surely you're gonna get dinged. Yeah, so we want this MiG-23. We're gonna lock you. It's quite a side shot here. I don't know if I can do it. Doesn't look good. Now this F-15 instead, that's a great shot. I'd be surprised if someone else doesn't kill that first. Yep, but give it a go. We got another target over here. I shouldn't be going high, this is a bit greedy. Yeah, I should be going for the low thing instead. This is line up for a Sidewinder. We're gonna fire it at under 3 km. There it goes. Chaff twice, break. Go to the left, get low for radar missiles. Not that low. Not that low. More chaff, just in case it's still on us, which it might be. Now I want to get whoever this is. Again, it's kind of greedy to go high when you don't control the battle space, but I feel greedy. Missile away. Now, I'm probably gonna lose this. Fuck, I need to crank. I'm so fucked. I should have at least got my hit. See, I do nothing there, because I should have at least, like, drove it in and got a one-on-one trade there. So that F-15 saw me at the same time as I saw them, and they've got the altitude advantage, so we fire our Sparrows at the same time. Theirs is going to hit me first anyway. That's the advantage. We're allowed when the Sparrow is 2 kilometers away, it'll defeat the Sparrow. Really? Like a hard roll out at 2 kilometers specifically defeats it? You can do the you can do the assault vid where you like joust all of the yellows. 7F and M aren't capable of matching the roll. Interesting. It's dangerous to roll out in an F-15 though, because if you mix roll and pitch in an F-15, you fucking rip your wings off. A lot of the time. I don't do it anymore. I'm very worried about it. So like, do you mean like a barrel roll, or just like peel off in a direction, like straight pitch away? I assume it's a roll, because a missile should be able to defeat a... Missile should be able to defeat just a straight pitch out, right? I'll try to find a clip. Yeah, that'd be great. I'll show you a clip. Where's that bit of the assault vid? Yeah, definitely, Egan. Yeah, you'll have us for that. And I can't show you. I'm gonna show you afterwards now, because we got a match. Riley says, why is the F-15 so inexplicably flimsy? Bias. Gaijin said so. Gaijin just decided that the F-15 rips its wings in situations where pretty much every other plane in the entire game doesn't. Gaijin are the devs, by the way. In case you don't play the game. So you do have to be careful with it in the F-15. Because mixing pitch and roll is like rolling the dice on whether my wings are going to snap off. Delta says, if you'd ground down UK or Sweden, you wouldn't have to worry about ripping. Yeah, but I don't want to fly their planes. I want to fly F-15s. Same as if I ground down Russia. I want to fly Russia. Though I agree that the flankers are sexy. They're sexy, sexy. Anyway, that's why I want to be high. What happened to us there? Maybe I'll do it this time. You become a Gripen salesperson. The Gripen is very nasty, and you don't need to sell me on it. I respect it. I just hate it because it kills me. I don't want to fly. I'm very much a marabou for military hardware. Miri, come here. I think that, like, I forget what I was gonna say, but I just love American shit. Oh yeah, I think that, like, some like, Euro stuff can be cool. Like, I think Leopards are really cool tanks. Something about them, I think they're really sleek. I don't really like Canard fighters, like Euro Canards, but I will admit, after having played War Thunder, I think they're less ugly. They're like my enemy now. It's not that I find them really that ugly anymore, I just... They like elicit like a fight response in me, that's all. The Eurofighter's ugly 100%. Oh yeah, I showed the Eurofighter the other day and it is ugly as shit, yeah. I think the Eurofighter is the main jet I saw that I just decided, like, every European Canard jet is ugly. But actually, like, you know, the Gripen, the Mirage, like, there's nothing wrong with them. Especially as I get, like, less biased against older jets, like that kind of 70s era of, like, a lot of Delta Wing jets. It's, like, fine, actually. Like, Delta Wings are fine. Mirage 2000 is fine. It's just like a kite, like a paper airplane. Sammy says, Beagle, can we up the watch streak reward to like 1 million rank coin? It would encourage people to actually watch your boring War Thunder Jet streams. Good, I don't care if they don't watch. Okay, I'm getting out of that. That's not good. Good, I don't want them to watch, fine. I don't need to gamify people into watching. If they want to watch War Thunder, they can come watch it. Because you know what? This is the freedom of XCOM Kitchen. I make my business, I make my money in XCOM Kitchen. Those streams are popular, they make a lot of dosh. I know from 10 plus years of streaming, my other games and streams will never match. Even if they match that viewer count, they will never match that level of income. I've seen what a real business is like now, and it is XCOM Kitchen. And that's fine, you know, this stuff, you know, these streams are just what they are. These streams are practically for me more than they are for you. I like to play War Thunder, you get to come along with me, it's more fun with you, it's more fun together. Like a lot of games, it's more fun playing it together with you all. So you're invited. This is like friends hanging out. Now, if I could... Uh-oh. Now, if I could get you all to, like, pay me $20 every time, like, an SU-27 appeared on my radar, I'd be in the money, but that's not what we're doing here. So it's fine. We're just here to have fun. It's like when I play Tarkov. You know what? This is for me. I can admit that. Hello, what is this thing? Probably an F-14 being a shitbag again. Oh, fuck. Is this really at me? No, that's not really at me. I don't believe it. This is false. None of this is a threat to me. The thing on my left is... Fuck, I gotta turn left. Do I need to drop yellow squadron on Beagle? Yeah. It's an item Mirage over here to worry about. I don't see them, so I'm just turning red again. Oh dear, this isn't looking good. What gave it away, Beagle? All the red, none of the blue? Okay, who's flying at me? This F4 is flying side on. It's not a good shot. Drop a little bit of chaff. I can get you.
Roll left. Over G.
Okay, this person needs some fucking help. Holy shit. Let's see if I can close in here. Go, go, go. Oh, that's not right. Holy shit, I accidentally dodged that. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, didn't fucking accidentally hit that. I think I'm really dead. I think I'm really, really dead. I'm about to get yellow squadroned. I need a pre-flare because it's about to fucking get me and kill you with the fucking missiles coming. Everything about that was bad, but I got spooked.
Pull up.
Oh shit.
Pull up.
Tell me I grand defeated that. I did. I did grand defeat that. I'm the last one alive. Oh dear.
Pull up. Over G.
Sometimes you can get away with flying through trees, but it's good to know you can't get away with flying through that one. I think it's the stems. I think from that experience there, that's the first time I've tried to literally like fly through a tree because I wanted to get low enough to defeat that missile. I think the foliage isn't real, but the stems are. I think like the middle stem is like a physical object, but you can fly through all the branches and leaves you want. I think. That's my guess. Anyway. Now, while Delta's still looking for that clip, I can go, yeah, so what we want to do, what Delta's promising is we want to do this. This is what everyone wants to do.
Tally ho on a yellow squadron formation. Clearance to engage. Splash all hostile area. Mega 10, incoming missile. Missile, Mega 10, missile.
I mean, everyone wants to do this, but this isn't the point.
Good job, Mobius 1. Thanks for the
Gramercy! This part. Delta's gonna teach me how to do that. Whoops, now I'm watching the rest of it. Oops.
He's behind me! Lewis, flank right. You're in gun range. It's not working. I can't shake it. Sky Eye here. That's a confirmed kill.
AC4, that's right.
Enemy is in retreat. Our troops are advancing. Mission complete. All aircraft RTB.
Nassault, check them out if you haven't already. For God's sake, check out Nassault. No doubt I'll be bait myself into watching more videos today in between queues because they're so good. I feel like I know what Delta's talking about in the sense of like rollout because I did it all the time in the F-16. In the F-16, because you can't really rip the wings unless you try really hard, I would just like do these insane barrel rolls head on into missiles and it would work. And it was sick. The F-15, I don't do that though, because I don't want to rip my wings off, because the jet is very rip happy. It was worse in the dev server. In the dev server, you would do like normal maneuvers, and it would like just, the wings would snap off. I also can't fly this jet on NA servers without it randomly just snapping its wings off sometimes, which is why I'm like exclusively C now. Exclusively on the Southeast Asia servers, because it doesn't happen here, because Benny pointed out, oh, that's ping. Which I would not have expected, like, on God, but apparently, like, the rubber banding from ping was causing the wing rips to happen more. But yeah, I've taken it into the training yard, and it straight up just is that. It should have just is, like, yeah. If you mix roll and pitch, you can get away with it a little bit, but it's like a dice roll, I feel like. It's like, it just rolls every second a 1d6, and if you roll a 1, the wings snap off. Maybe even a 1 to 2. Might be like a Blood Bowl fail. Which is sad, because I love to bash the stick in the F-16 and the F-5 that I trained on. But it is kind of good in the sense that it taught me to, I guess, fly better with the F-15 to not trash the airframe. So I guess, like, there's probably some value in that, right? Like, it taught me to roll then pitch. There's probably some kind of value there, surely. Let's activate another one. Do you want that turnover? That's right. Yeah, it's a go for it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a go for it. Pitching and rolling at the same time in the F-15 is like a go for it. Exactly. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you're going to the ground. That's exactly right. Jeff's got it. Pages of history. That pilot's not wearing any clothes. Do you see them? They're just like naked as day there, working on their airplane. It's insane. People used to do the craziest things back in the old wars. Forgot to rename the replay? Too bad. Mech Warrior? Yeah, true, Mech Warriors do that too, true. Click it? I'm not going to. I've decided I'm not going to. I refuse. I've had a, like, pain in my chest side, in my pec, for the past 3 days. I've had pains like this before, but this one is persisting, and I'm not sure why. Now, I don't think it's a heart attack, because I feel like that happens, like, you have a heart attack. You know? But this has been here for 3 days, and it's the kind of thing where I was like, this will go away in an hour, and then it didn't. I was like, this will go away tomorrow, and then I woke up and it was still there, and I was like, this will go away maybe next day, and then it's still here today. I don't really know what's going on with it. Pain where? So, touch your chest, right? I got you to touch your chest. No, seriously. Left pec, right? If I put my finger on my left nipple, and then I just go horizontally left to, like, my side, like where my side is, like right after the corner there, basically. It's like right there. Pull the muscle, I guess? Like the ribcage or the actual side? Oh no, my bones don't hurt, I don't think. It feels like a muscle or a tendon. And if I like try to stretch on that side, or like I put weight on that side when I lie down, I'll feel it more, and I'll feel like it's gonna pop. Like if I keep going, it'll like break, but it doesn't. But it feels like that. Like under the armpit, like where are your ribs? Your ribs are like up as well, right? Like I said, nipple, straight left. Horizontally left from the nipple. So not below the nipple, it's like dead on the nipple. Lobo says not a doctor, but I think this means you need top surgery. Where are your ribs? I can feel my ribs. 1, 2, 3. You're only meant to have 6 ribs, right? 3 on each side, down over your stummy. It's like a tummy thing. Maybe your rib shifted out of position? Yeah, maybe from all my Gloomhavening, yeah. Maybe this is my self-suck accident that's gonna kill me. If you had your left arm straight down at your side of your body, would it be touching the area that has pain? Almost, yeah. my left arm goes straight down my body, like against my side, the pain is at my nipple. Seriously, it's at my nipple. It's horizontally with my nipple. I can't say it any clearer. It's like... Okay. On the horizontal terms, it's like in between my arm and my nipple. But on my body. Should have like 9 ribs on each side. Oh. Wow, we have 18 ribs? Humans are so powerful. Whoa. It's like 20 plus? What? 20? That's too much. We do not have 20 ribs. That sounds crazy. No way. Maybe some muscle. Well, it's not like a heart attack because I'd be dead by now. I'd have had it by now. You'd think so. I don't know. Somebody just floating magic? What the fuck? Look at a skeleton. I'll look at a skeleton right now. Wow, we have so many ribs. Wow, we have so many ribs. Also, they're not over your stomach. They're over your top half. So many ribs, wow. Okay, well, let's say it's at like... probably rib 3, but to the side. Bacon if he was no biggie, probably. Cool.
Over G.
Wikipedia says 24 ribs. That's nuts. That's so many ribs. Did we always have that many ribs? Or is this like a new thing? I feel like I would have heard about this.
Over G.
Came in the mail last year, added them patch 2.4. Sick. What do people think of having this many ribs? What are the reactions? Guys, this isn't funny. We can't do the real life as an MMO joke. It's never funny. Or, you know, it's funny, but everyone's done it too much. You know, it's 2024. We need new jokes. We can't do that. You heard about this? You know about this? Oh yeah, but that's fine. That's allowed. That's funny. Is a MiG-29 really launching on me? I don't believe it. I'm fine. Okay, they're all exploding. There's no way that F-15 lives. Okay, the F-15 lived.
Altitude. Lock.
Damn it! Then it died! Okay, that missile might actually be on me.
Over G. Pull up.
That missile probably is actually on me. I'm
Pull
in
up.
danger.
Over G. Over G.
Oh, that's too deep. I did it again. That's 2 crashes this morning. I'm in like a C-fit mood. I'm in the mood for crashing into the ground this morning. Now I have to wait, because that actually wasn't even a done round. It's the ground. It is the ground, yeah. It was suddenly closer than I anticipated. Maybe you want to play ground battle? Maybe. I haven't played ground battle since I got the F-15. Still stuck on rank 4. I've got the Wolfpack, I still haven't really played it. Though I'm grinding along through, damn set music. Yeah, you gotta, like, change the music. So, like, people aren't like, damn, this is so depressing. Actually, you know what I gotta change it to? I gotta change it to, my favorite Roonies. RoboQuest. I love RoboQuest. Song, love RoboQuest game. But, yeah, I'm still grinding along my M1A1 aim. We'll get there! We're gonna get there eventually, so I can get the Australians. Did I show you the Australians? I'm grinding for this thing, so I can have the only Australian-speaking vehicle.
Into your vehicle.
Not enough. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Gunner ready.
Oh, I'll listen to him. Bana! Bada!
Tank. 12 o'clock. Range. 750. Target hit. Tank. 11 o'clock. Point blank. Hit.
What about the AV-1? The what?
Heat loaded.
Target hit.
Ika says, that's Australian? I thought that was just a Garden accent. Yeah, this is what Australians actually sound like.
12 o'clock. Range. 350.
When you played like TF2, Valve lied to you. That's not what Australians sound like. They sound like this.
Target hit. Artillery strike. Coordinates
I was like taken aback, actually. Sammy says, Beagle, don't aim so low, that's like a T-62, you can go straight through the front. I'm aiming low because I'm practicing for what matters, which is the actual multiplayer. And in the actual multiplayer, nothing you ever face at like my same BR that is Soviet will give a shit about shooting it here, so I always shoot here. I just shoot here as like good practice because this always kills tanks. Unless it hits the magic Soviet like metal accelerator pedal that blocks my Sabo. That does sometimes happen. Anyway, I was shocked when I first played the aim and test drive because I was like, damn, what the fuck, they speak Australian, this is so weird. That's weird, you know, I've said this before, but you don't get it if you're an American. You don't get what it's like because everything is American in content. But when you like, it happens to us a lot when we watch like TV shows and they're like, oh, this is Australian? Or like, there's an Australian character in a TV show and you're like, what the fuck? It's so weird to listen to people who sound like you when you're Australian. Because you could, like, probably even more so than like if you're like European, like at least you have like, if you have like a different language, you have like all your own content usually. You have like German TV shows. In Australia, we really just have like a shitload of American shit that we consume. You know, so there's not like a thriving Australian film industry. It exists, but it's not thriving. So it's always shocking. You hear like Australians on screen, you're like, what the fuck? This is so weird. So I was blown away. The aim blew me away. I was like, whoa. Total Geek says, I agree, it's so weird to hear an Australian. Yeah, and I don't give you guys what an Australian sounds like because I don't sound like an Australian. I sound weird. I have a weird, no borders accent. Any chance for some ground gameplay after this demo? Well, I don't have that tank yet. If you really wanted to see some ground, I can do some ground later on, maybe. I want to get some F-15, especially because I've played like 3 rounds and I've crashed into the ground in 2 of them, so... I'd rather not. What keeps happening to me? I keep having really shit approaches on these past 2. Let's approach better on this one, where I don't, like, get defeated instantly. I want to go high, but in a smarter way. That is the XM1? No. That'd be great, though, as the XM1, but we just stuck Australians in it. I mean, that'd be sick. If you could just, like, stick the Australian voice packs into other vehicles, I'd love that, but you can't. Is there Australian pilots? Is there a plane of Australian? Saddest thing is you can't change your actual multiplayer voice. Like, if I do this... Like, I can't make that, like, Australian or anything. Vigilante says, what is your accent? Some sort of Australian NA hybrid? Something like that. Australian NA... English. I have, like, an Anglosphere voice. Because all of those countries I have some lineage to, or strong connection to. If there were audio mods? Yeah, but not for multiplayer. But true, yes. If I wanted, like, an Australian AWACS, I could, like, pay someone to do it for me, I guess. Get Jamble to, like, record an AWACS for me, and I can put it in as, like, the sounds for the multiplayer battle, yeah. Egan says, yet in my household, there's a large amount of media with Australian accents because Bluey is the only good toddler television. Yeah, everyone loves Bluey. Good for us, I guess. So if you missed it, 2024, I'm back on Borders, so now, like, it's an us again. Australia is an us again, sorry. Sorry, I'm back on it now. Oh yeah, Bluey. We made that. Us. My country. Ow, my chest. When you ever hear your buddy Euchre's AWACS? I mean, yeah, but is he gonna do an Australian accent? Oh yeah, so... I don't want to go to this side, so I want to fly high. And I want to come in at this angle. And what I want to do is, if no one picks me up, I'm gonna, like, try to bully someone on the ground. If someone does pick me up, I'm gonna defend, and I'm gonna go low. Because I don't want to get happening before where I'm, like, caught coming in from the side and, like, the merging low fighters see me and sparrow me. I want to, like, duel someone who's in a worse position than me coming in. Or if I'm not in a better position, I just want to get the fuck out and go defensive. I don't want to get caught by surprise by a Fox One this time. That sucks. Like, if you're gonna get me early so I know to defend it. This, for instance, like, are you good at defending? Let's find out. We're gonna fire this off. I have no radar warning. They're flying over a lake, which is gonna make it harder for them to mask. They're not masking. No, they are. Oh.
Log.
So that's clever. They defeat the first one, then they're gonna come and hit me with another one, but I see that coming. And I've already fired another one. You don't care though, but you see fit. Okay. So we'll take that. We take those. We get no points for it, but we take those. We do take those. More F4s coming in from the right, so we'll go low, mask ourselves behind this mountain, and then come up over it. We will not crash into the ground for the third time in a row, because that would be cringe. I've gotten used to now the idea of just like looking behind me while flying low level, because I learned to trust the, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, that should have been a Sparrow, doesn't matter. Oh, please don't hit the blue, good. Oh, kill assist, sweet. I've gotten used to trusting the pull up thing. This is not good. Maybe 23 over here. Where? No, it's behind me. Okay, we're turning around.
Our victory is near.
That should count as your kill. It should, but it doesn't. I did drive that motherfucker into the dirt, yes. Okay, so we got trail over there, which I wouldn't mind looking into. Battle at large is still anyone's game, though I see a lot of red congeal, which usually makes me think we're gonna lose. Like, doesn't look like we're doing a good job. I'd say they have an advantage. This F-15 is coming in. I want to shoot this. Too late. So I think that's actually one of their team maybe shooting me, but I want to pull away from it anyway. No, they're down anyway. Just in case something's on me, we'll flare twice, flare a few times, chaff and get away. Turn around again. So I probably didn't need to defend that, because that was probably just emissions from the main blob. But you never know, like this could be about to kill me, no one knows. No one really knows the truth. There's not many of us left, I need to get in there and be more useful. We have 2 Sparrows and 3 Sidewinders.
Pull up.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
Pull up.
We only have 4 left, there's like 7 of them.
Pull up.
6 or 7.
Pull up.
I don't want to go for the first thing that moves, I want to go for the ones on the edge more, I think.
Pull
Oh
up.
shit, but... I'm just fucked.
Pull up. Nice. Nice.
No, I got gunned instead.
Pull up.
Oh, I lost part of my tail, so that's kind of useful for flying. You generally don't want to lose your tail. You tend to need it. I've taken a strategy here of not having it, which as you can see makes turning a little bit difficult. There's an F4 right behind me, which nobody likes. I'm gonna get like a kill and die is my plan now. Oh shit! F4 is right behind me. F4 is trying to gun me. Oh dear. Like, there's, I can turn in this direction. Ah! Brain dead. They call me a brain dead bitch, bro. I've only got half my tail. They're like, why aren't you doing anything? Because I've no tail. I realized too late there I could turn in one direction still. Like Zoolander. I needed the Zoolander that. At least we got one. So once again, not entering the battle well there. You have to time it well, like... If you just like dive in immediately, you're generally suppressed because they all go for you. If you come in too late, when your team's already like won or lost, you're not very impactful. That could be the danger of going defensive. Like, I think the moment where I turned defensive against the F-15, that was the moment to just drive in on the F-15 and recognize that it was probably just a random launch emission from the right and not at me. Because if I had driven... Because I was waiting for the F-15 to lock me and shoot me from a better position, which is why as soon as it started blaring, I was like, okay, we're gonna get out of this because I didn't get my launch off. I think, but in hindsight, it was actually just a flanker from the right shooting, I think, someone else. But that's a situation where you want to like drive in, take that F-15 out before they've got the Sparrow off on you, just kill him, and then roll into the rest of the fight and get to work with the 9Ms. And that moment of going defensive there is where I kind of lost all involvement in the match. Because that's what happens. Generally, you want to avoid going cold, going really defensive, nose away in War Thunder realistic battles, because there just isn't time. There really isn't time with the way people play to, every time you get a launch on you, go cold and, outrun it. Generally you need to chaff it or outmaneuver it when it comes in, which is why I'm still interested, Delta, in what this move is. I don't think I need a clip, just explain it to me in, are you pitching and rolling at the same time, or are you, pitching and rolling? I think that's all I need to know. Are you just, out-angling the missile, or are you, barrel roll confuzzling it? So what you want to do is make the missile over correct. I pitch and roll really hard. Okay. Do you do this in an F-15? Because I'm going to show you. Hang on. I'm going to straight up show you. I'm going to show everyone what happens. Just so... I know you'll all understand it, but just so we're all on the same page of when it happens. Done an F-15, so I don't know. Right, yeah. No, that works sick in an F-16. I just don't do it in this for... I'll show you why in a second. We're going to take off. And you'll all see exactly when it happens.
Sam. Hi.
Tick off. Hit mark. But it makes sense though why a barrel roll does it, yeah, because you're making the missile go loopy-loopy. And I'll do no mouse input for this, I'll just use keyboard inputs. Because with the F-16, what happens is when you use mouse plus the roll and pitch keyboard inputs, you tend to fuck up. With the F-15, now you should be able to roll all you want, that's fine. Rolls are free. And pitching is no problem. Yeah. You can go to space, you can go to the stars. No problem. Well, you'll lose control at that point, but, you know, no problem. Okay. But when you do both, that's where you start getting into trouble. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, we can do that. So you can do it into inverted, that seems alright. This is important. No, wait, we're really slow. Might just be because we're really slow. I need to learn how hard I can do a barrel roll without the wing snapping off. Two inverted is a pretty successful barrel roll, I'd say. So get to our speed again, which is 1400, 1500. I think the faster you go in, the harder it's going to be at lower altitude, of course. So let's say we're going about 1250 instrument speed. Okay, I can get away with that. It's not a very good one because I'm going so fucking fast, but if I hold it, we good? Oh, I could do a full one. Okay. Okay, that's good. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I can do barrel rolls. Was it because I was involving the mouse before? Is that why it was fucking up? Or is it just because I need to get a steeper kind of shit going on? Because that's fine. Now, would you say that maneuver is the one that will defeat the Sparrow Delta? Because I think the thing is, the F-15 doesn't, maneuver much at this speed. So I wonder if you're, really making the missile change much. That doesn't look like your nose is really... You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of lag fucks it up. No, I've tested it in this testing map, and I've done it before. Maybe it's because I wasn't holding the free look, though. Jeez, that thing compresses a lot. Compression means when you're going fast, you lose control, right? You lose control efficiency, right? Yeah, it does. You really have to, cut burner. Maybe I was doing it at slower speeds, and that's how I got into trouble. Let's... brake down to, 1,000.
Air brake on.
Burn. Oh, this is gonna do it. For sure, this will do it. This feels like what happens before I snap my wings off. No, not yet. That, I can see doing it. I can see that defeating a Sparrow, maybe. Drop tank, thanks. So I need to cut to 1,000 as well. Like, you get up to 1,100 again, it's like, no, that's kind of straight. But if we cut down on the way into the fight, and then... That looks like it'll do it, but I don't know, maybe. It's like kind of on the edge. Cut more down to like 800.
Air brake on.
900. Oh shit! Today, Beagle finds out the kind of maneuvers the F-15 can do. That looks a bit wilder. I'm really surprised this isn't snapping. Did they, like, stealth patch it? Or is it just because I'm holding free look? What happens if I don't hold free look when I do it? Holy shit, that should be snapping my wings off. This did! I did it! I came in here before, and this would have absolutely broken my fucking wings off. And now I can do, like, Ace Combat shit? What the fuck? That's so sick. Is there, like, a use for this maneuver? Other than what we're talking about? Like... Holy fuck, that looks so awesome. God damn. Woo! This is so sick! The wing tanks? No, like, this was the other day. I was testing this the other day, I swear. I think they might have stealth fixed it. Like, actually, I think they might have stealth fixed it.
Pull up.
Or was it just because some kind of mouse was happening? Like... Because that'll snap it on any plane. You've actually got to, like... You've got to take your hand off the mouse when you do this shit. Or you got to free look. I'm just gonna hold the inputs down now until I snap my wings off, because... It seems like really hard to do this now. Yeah, I can try it after a dive, Obsidian, hang on. Like, I'm just gonna maneuver until my wings break now.
Over G.
Because this is, like, weird.
Altitude.
It's absolutely crazy.
Pull up. Altitude. Over G.
There was just an update, maybe they still fixed it. I don't know. I'm, like, terrified of mixing inputs, but maybe I'm wrong.
Over G. Pull up. Over G. Over G. Pull up.
Oop.
Over G.
Yeah, it is harder, Delta. It might still rip me on multiplayer, but I know I was able to easily rip my wings before.
Over G. Pull up. Pull up.
I was easily able to rip my wings before in this test flight, and all I had to do was do 2 inputs at once with the keyboard. But now it's like, what the fuck? Rip, you son of a bitch. Come on, do it.
Pull up.
No, don't give a fuck.
Pull up. Pull up.
Okay. Yeah, mouse inputs add rudder, so that's definitely a way to get into it. I don't know, now I gotta go just fly like crazy in multiplayer again until I rip. Because that's the way to do it, is just fly multiplayer like you want to now until it rips, and then when it rips again, try to recreate that. But I swear this is different. This is definitely different to what was going on for me before.
Over G. Altitude.
Like, look at that!
Altitude.
Now we're doing it! Now we're going crazy!
Altitude. AOA. AOA.
Okay, but I'm sure if I add some mouse in, it'll break. But every plane does that. The F-16 does this too. The F-5 does it. Every plane breaks because the instructor adds rudder. So if I add like even a little bit of that... Alright.
Pull up.
Is it the ping thing? No, because like I said... Sorry, I gotta say this again. But hopefully I'm saying this for the last time. I did this test on this offline test area. Like, a week ago. So that's the part that's surprising me. Is that this is the exact same test, but now I can't make it happen. Come on. Rudder.
Over G.
Fucking break. Break, you fucking plane.
Over
Ugh.
G. Pull up. Pull up.
Can't break it.
Pull up.
Fucking do a spin like a top. Rudder. Rudder.
Pull up.
Inverse mouse. I don't know, it like just won't fucking break. Okay.
Pull up.
Well, now I'm gonna fly like really hard until a wing rips off. And I'm gonna see if they stealth patched it. They might have stealth buffed it. That's so weird because it was so easy. I would just fly straight from the airship in my last test a week ago on that test flight map. Fly straight, get to 1,000, hold E in space, hold my pitch and my roll, and the wings would snap off almost instantly. Now it's like, nope. It must be something to do with the way I normally fly with mouse. I don't know. Anyway. Feeling good. I hope it's not. I hope they just buff the plane, because that's way more fun. Now I can do, like, hopefully sick maneuvers. Now I can fly straight towards a fucking enemy and immediately snap my wings off trying to do this in this match coming up. But it's all experimentation, so it's all important. I've seen someone crank real hard in a one-on-one joust of these two. Like, someone... Here, I'm gonna show you. Actually, so we all know what I'm talking about. Blah, 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 blah. BVR. It was a YouTube short called BVR is Back. Here it is. Crank real hard. No, it's a thing, guys. It's not a sex thing. It's real. It's not about sex. It's real. It's not about jerking it. Here, watch this. And I need to learn how to do this without losing the Sparrow. Because when I maneuver after firing the Sparrow, that's what we learned. Is that's why my Sparrows sucked. Is the radar gnome was losing orientation. BVR is back with F-15! It's a YouTube short, I can't turn the volume down. Volume warning, they blast the music real loud. See how they crank instantly? They instantly turn off and roll? But their Sparrow doesn't lose lock. I want to be able to do this. Then they bring it back around, I wonder why. Maybe to guide it back in? Maybe that's how they make it work? I need to do that. I need to crank. It's called cranking, and it's not a sex thing. It's a thing you do with BVR. It refers to firing the semi-active missile and then turning yourself away to the limits of your radar's gimbal. That is the limit of your radar cone, so that you can keep your radar on your nose, illuminating the enemy turned towards them, while being as deflected from them as possible. So that in that sense you're not flying towards the enemy missile, so it takes longer for their missile to connect with you. Kamala says at altitude like that, you should be switching to standard non-PD search mode. Yeah. You're gonna have to explain that to me better. Which prevents those microseconds of notching or self-notching from interrupting lock. You're gonna have to explain this a little better to me, and I'm gonna have to remember what that button was. I think that's Control-T is switch radar mode. Change radar mode. Radar. Is it Alt-T? Alt-Q is scope scale. Maybe it's Alt-T. F-15 only has like 2. Okay. Delta says the guy in that clip turned back in to make the Sparrow turn a second time really more speed. Oh yeah, true, because of course, because the missile is leading you, of course. So then at that point, the missile has been flying 45 degrees from the launching aircraft for like the past 5 seconds, and then you turn back in, and now it has to turn again like, oh fuck, really? And it's got to do like a 90-degree turn essentially, because it's the 45 degrees off nose from the initial launch, and it's going to turn back to you as they go 90-degree turn back left, so the missile has to come back. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This is the stuff I never learned or internalized because F5 didn't have these missiles, and F16, lol, AIM-9M go brr. So now it's time to learn it. End of video. Can we do links here? Video of what? Oh, the missile knows where it is. Wait, what's this?
Break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free news.
Wait! What?
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video,
Oh,
you'll receive
fuck.
30 minutes.
Why didn't they turn their radar off? That wasn't a thermal, right? That was a fucking someone else. Can't they self-destruct it? Delta says it's interesting because it's funnier to let it ride. That was the point. And Delta says it's interesting to see a whole generation of players just get F4E and F4J. Yeah.
Gear down.
Yeah, exactly. Because I got them and I briefly played them.
Check mechanization.
Well, I played F4J because I was like, oh my god, a plane that isn't the F5 and it's like modern and it's got radar missiles. Oh my god, I get to play radar. Oh my god, I get to play radar missiles.
Well done.
And yeah. I played it a little bit, but then I got the F-16 unlocked, and I was like, sick. This is so fucking rad. And then I stayed in the F-16. The F-16 is rad. I should play a little bit of it today, just to remember what it's like. It's been a while. I wonder how I'll feel like it's about its performance after flying the F-15 for so long now. Because I've been doing like three weeks of the F-15, I think, now. I haven't touched the F-16 once in that whole time. Hey, what's up, Cassius? Cassius says it was very bizarre to see you comment on my firearms and fantasy video after following you for the last decade, lol. Yeah, I thought it would be. When I left my comment, I pretty much predicted in my head this exact moment of you being like, damn, you comment on my video, which is weird. And I say that only because it's happened before. And I would do the same if someone I followed commented on me, because it is weird to suddenly realize that these are not just islands of content creation, but we actually are people who can co-interact. But I watched, I think, we're gonna do full disclosure, right? I wasn't following or like really aware of your channel, but I was linked to you through the best advertisement of narcissism, because someone was like, oh, like you got a shout out in Cassius's video about XCOM, and I like watched that. I was like, cool. And then you were just in my YouTube feed because of that, because the algorithm was like, you like this person. But it was Sammy. It might have been Jeff, actually, but it was someone, yeah. And then maybe it was Tiryu. Anyway, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, I was just watching it, because it was the right length. You know, me, I watch videos that are like 8 to 10 minutes, no problem. I'll eat those up like candy. I think it's like around that, right? I don't know, I watched it last night, I should remember, but... Yeah, but I liked it. I'm legitimately gonna... I've got like a magic story I'm doing of Jamo right now. She's a witch. I'm a 7-foot wolf. It's a co-op story. We enjoy it. Anyway. I'm gonna put a mage in now that does the thing you were saying, because it's actually a really good idea. I like what you're saying of like the foundational concept of flintlock weapons fit well, because it's much easier for a person who isn't an engineer to understand them. That's at me, oh dear. And I really like the idea of taking that and then being like, okay, so here's a mage who literally does that, like... No, don't fire, 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 fire! Just being like, yeah, I'm gonna put like fucking shit in a tube. Not shit, I'm gonna put... Oh, 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 oh! Oh, fuck! Sparrow, Sparrow, select! No! Ranny and Blade? Not quite. No, like a role-playing game. I don't know what that F-14 is doing. Now I can talk to you probably, because I'm not doing that. Yeah. I like the concept as you summed it up, yes, that by going back to Flintlock, it's something that pretty much anyone can understand pretty quickly of like, this is how it works. And then that's really cool to take that foundation to a mage who's just like, yeah, this is what I do. I have a fucking compressed tube, there's rocks in it, and I explode it, and you die. I'm probably gonna do like, because we're doing elemental magic, because who doesn't? It's super fun. And I'm probably gonna have like, I hope Jambal's still asleep. I hope she's not listening. But I'm gonna have like a mage who's like fire and earth basically, and they're gonna be able to like, you know, form the tube out of rock basically, and like just like summon a bunch of like rocks and pebbles and shit in it or whatever whenever they want, and then just like combust it, blow it up. That's my plan. I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna say they wanted to apply to the engineering mage sect, but they got rejected from it and were told to be in the combat mages, so this is like their spite now. Their spite is like, I'm gonna do this, fuck you. Cassius says, my average video length is about 10 minutes. They're intentionally not bloated like a lot of video essayists do. Yeah, I think that is the length that a good video should be, unless you're like really using extra time. Like if you're like a full production and like you're using that time so well, that's great. Like you've got like half an hour and it's all that tight, awesome, that's like a TV show. But I know for the kind of videos I often want to do, 10 minutes to 15 minutes to under 20 at the most is probably what I should responsibly be doing. And I often write a script and I pace myself and time myself throughout the script. Sorry, let me backtrack for a second. When I say I often write a script, I mean when I write a script, I often, because I don't write scripts anymore because I don't YouTube very much. But when I did, yes, I would pace myself and do word counts and like I would read through the script before I've even finished it and be like, okay, how are we looking for time? And I would always be upset though, because like I would think I'm writing a pretty tight script, but it always would end up like over 10 minutes. I would really have to like really work hard to keep it shorter. Anyway, I liked your video, was the point. This is a good one. I was also interested about the Last Samurai thing. Having never watched that movie, but always having had a slight inkling to want to, it was interesting to know that all of my context around that movie was predicated on like revisionism that I hadn't watched. That is interesting. Feels more professionally significant than when the actual real Hoppo Games account commented on the Risk of Rain one I made. Your ego can take that as you will. Good. I think that's good for my ego. I mean, you know, obviously, people, quote marks, people watch me. You know, there's 123 of them right here, apart from you, Cassius, my noble friend. But it's different when people watch my content and like it, you know? That's different. Ow. Oh, that's my karma for taunting chat right now. Did you hear the Hellblade Senua sequel got announced for May 21st? Also, where am I flying? Why am I in the middle? I'm an idiot. Because I'm talking, that's why. Yeah, Jem and I are kind of worried about that almost, because we feel like Senua didn't need a sequel. I'm just like formation flying with this flanker because it's so sick. Ah! Hey Cassius, do a 10-minute video essay on why jets are awesome. Oh fuck, F-14. Oh! 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 Where is it? What the fuck is going on? Oh, everything sucks! Okay, it's time for another classic. That's not gonna kill me. There's no, that's not for me. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's dead, that's dead. I'm gonna try to be, like, productive now. Wait, is that bitch turning around now? Oh, fuck her. It's turning around now! It saw that the threat had passed. That's it. That's what you get for being strategic. You die, that's right. That's not good. It's also lost guidance, so it's not bad. I'm getting gunned. Doing a lot of defending, but not a lot of killing. We're gonna cut the burner off. And just come around really hard. Oh. Poor thing's trying to turn around on me right now. Okay. Try to ignore, like, everything that's happening. If you all wouldn't mind. There we go. You can watch that part. It's okay to watch that part. You can watch that. Oh, shit. No! I found the rest of the enemy.
Speed. Check. Pull up. Pull up. AOA. AOA.
I'm gonna get out.
Speed. Critical speed.
We did get a wing rip. That plane looks really cute, by the way. I really like that golden trim pattern camo it's got on the tornado there. That looks really nice. Anyway, now I can catch up on chat. Cassie says, I'm with like 50 people, so yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's like I have 170 viewers right now. That's right. My differentiating trait is that I own, I'm using the free trial of still a video editor, and so I have high value. You own a video editor? Like, you keep them in your basement? I tried that, it didn't work out. Mediocre says, so like, have there ever been recorded injuries or deaths of people on the ground from air-to-air gunfire combat? Google. Has anyone been hit by air-to-air? No. Has anyone on the ground ever been hit by air-to-air gunfire? There are a number of accounts, particularly from the North Vietnamese during Operation Rolling Thunder, Linebacker 1 and 2, as well as from the Iraqis during Desert Shield Storm, of civilians hearing almost a rain-like sound after airstrikes as all of the stray bullets and shrapnel from anti-aircraft guns fall back to the ground. Has anyone on the ground ever been killed by a strike? Hang on.